Right, so that is the PvP system going on right there. Basic overlook, the video. I played it, man. It was a lot of fun. It was really cool and very
Oh
fluid.
yes. And you know, a major point now is in 2v2, 3v3, and 4v4, players will just try to find the best combination of, you know, of heroes.
Teams, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Like you can have like a sorceress to use a certain skill, for example, like to stun one enemy, and then the barbarian to absolutely demolish them while he's stunned, and for example, the witch doctor to do a lot of DOS attacks, and DOS, of course, damage over time. That's because that's what the witch doctor is all about. And it's going to be really interesting to see what kind of combinations players will find most useful.
Definitely will. And now I did remember my point before the video. Tournaments.
What was it? Oh yes.
Oh my god.
And casting it.
Oh my
PvP
god.
matches.
Casting PvP matches. We're going to try. There's going to be tournaments for Diablo 3 for the PvP. And oh, I got to say that's awesome. Now, we do have to, we have overshot what we were planning for this show, so we do need to go right to the discussions. We're going to go ahead and talk more about the PvP in future episodes, so let's go ahead and get to the open discussions, answer some questions. Addicted, please take the first few, as I do need to make a phone call real fast. So folks, now's the time to ask any questions about what's going on.
Any questions about Diablo 3, guys, ask away and I shall answer if I can. Now, I want to talk about this, right? If you die in a hardcore PvP, you lose your character forever because it's hardcore, and that's how hardcore works. Will the barbarians spec gear both available in PvP and PvE? Yes. If you collected like a rare item in PvE for your barbarian or for any other character, you can see it in PvP. Of course, you'll be using the armor that you have into PvP, and of course, this brings another question up. People will try to find the best PvP armor and use that in the PvP matches, and so it works most effective. And that'll be very interesting to see how that works, because there'll be some armor that works really well for PvE against monsters, and some armor that works really well in PvP against players. Which class is Addicted and Duff's gonna play? Well, Duff said he's going to be playing the Witch Doctor, and I'm going to be playing the Wizard.
The Witch Doctor.
So yes, and I'm playing the Wizard. It's going to be a mean combo.
It's going to be a great combo. That's damn right. And okay, so yes, I will be. My first character will more than likely be the Witch Doctor. The next character after that will be the Monk. And the following character that I will make after that will be the Demon Hunter, because the Demon Hunter was hella fun to play at BlizzCon. Considering we've got another question here coming down from Snowflakes. Considering artisans and crafting, will it be possible to alter appearances such as your equipment? That's a hard question to answer there, Addicted. Do we have anything for that?
Yes, we do. Right, basically, you will be able to... Well, it's not really artisans related. Like, if you go into the world of Diablo and you fight monsters, some monsters will drop dice, and you can use those dice with the artisans, and you can change the color of your armor sets, so you can find really rare dice, and then you can stroll around in front of your friends and say, "Hey, look at my armor, it's so shiny, and do you have this color?" No, because it's a rare die, and I worked my ass off to find it.
And that's going to add a new level of grinding to the game, as well, as people will want to deck themselves out with some new dyes, some new colors, and show their armor off in full. And
there's just like so many already amazing armor sets created for the certain characters. Like, I've seen some Demon Hunter armor. It looks so amazing, like it completely overwhelming. It's gonna look amazing, but of course you have to be a high level to use it, because that's how Blizzard rewards you. If you work well in your game and produce a high level character, you can have an amazing armor that answers to your character's abilities.
That's right. Now another question coming out in the same respect. Will there be a die crafting system too? This one has been asked from Papa Large.
Well, the die crafting system is implemented. It's kind of like an artisan system. You go to your artisans and you say, okay, I want this to dye my armor, and then you put your die in one slot and you put your armor in the other slot, and it dyes it for you. and I think that's how it works
And
right
so
now.
there's no actual full crafting system for mixing dyes and things of that nature as of now.
No, not yet.
So,
Not just yet.
all right, will IMBAtv have a PvP team? You bet your ass. You bet your ass
Oh,
we
yeah.
will. Oh my god.
And we're currently working on transforming the rest of the IMBA team to Diablo maniacs as well.
Yes, yes we are. Hopefully it happens. Anyways, when will the beta come? We expect and anticipate August, but it's hard to say. And will we be casting? Yes, yes, you bet your ass we will.
I can promise you that. Put
me
my
and
my
Addicted
hand on my
will
heart.
be casting some Diablo 3 stuff as well.
Oh, yes.
So anyways,
Will there be auction houses or just vendors? This is a very good question, and I have the answer to it as well. Now, auction houses. You know, auction houses work really well in WoW, and they actually got announced. There are going to be auction houses. It got announced recently. It's going to work really well. Basically, you go into your auction house, into a multiplayer game, and then you can put in items, and it's not really an auction house, more of a trading system, and you'll be able to trade with a lot of players. And like I mentioned earlier, you can use the inventory system as well to trade items between your own characters, and then do that really quickly, and then trade with your friends using auction houses and trading systems.
and that definitely does sound like it's going to work for Diablo 3. So that sounds good. It sounds like they've thought about it quite a bit.
And one more, it seems that I can see that is the beta going to be closed? Yes, it's going to be closed, unfortunately. It's not going to be like StarCraft 2 beta where it was open to everyone. It's going to be more of a closed beta, and I think there's only a few thousand keys that are going to be released.
That's right. So it may be very difficult to secure your spot, and I'm sure those keys will go up on eBay for quite some money if you're determined to pay it. Now let's go ahead and answer this question from Frozen. So in D3 we will have dye to change our gear color, just like in Eternal Eden. But will that reduce the design of the sets? I mean, the dye system sounds great, but painting over your own gear can't be that easy with high detailed gear. Will Blizzard reduce the gear design the gear design quality in order to allow a good dye system?
Well, it's going to be difficult. I think it's really user dependable. Like if you take a look at your armor and then you take a look at the dye you found and say, wow, this color really isn't going to look that well with my armor, and then you make your own decision whether it's going to look good or not, and then if you think it's going to look bad, you can trade it or sell it, and if you think it's going to look awesome, then you keep it.
And I feel that in the times today, with the technology that's given from Blizzard, with the technology that's been shrouded around Diablo, I feel the dye system will work out well. I feel that they will be high aspect armor, and they won't lower the quality of the armor overall just to make sure the dye system works. I feel that the armor look in the design is more important to them than having a dye system. So if they could not implement the dye system with it, they wouldn't do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly know what you mean. And there's another good question. Is the storyline linear, or would there be possible different endings to act for? Now, all Diablo games have all ended the same way. It's going to be linear, but what I can say about the storyline is apparently it's 20 years after Diablo 2, and the Primevals, Baal, Diablo, and Mephisto have all been doing exactly what they want to do. Destroying the World Stone was part of their plan. Destroying the Soul